Good morning, everyone. My name is Karthik Singla. Today we are going to start a reflection of light physics class 10th, which is very important topic as examination point of view. Sign convention for spherical mirrors. In this, in front of you, concave spherical mirror is here. Some key points are there which is required to keep it in our mind. So some directions I have represented here. So this side, left hand side we are considering. This is a right hand side we are considering. Down side, up side. This right hand side also upside where I have written here. So having some important things in this points. So right hand side we are considering for sometimes image formation, and left hand side we are keeping the things like focus, center of curvature, height of the object, and sometimes that the image is going to be formed. Real image is going to be formed. So let us start about the sign convention. So before starting this sign convention, so we are going to recall some cases which is very important. And these 6 cases are there. Concave spherical mirror, 6 cases are there. That cases which is related to the object. So different places that we are keeping the object. So this is a concave mirror. This is a pole. This is a focus. This is center of curvature. Just I will tell you about number 1 case. So we are keeping the object. We are placing the object between pole and focus. As you know that whenever we are placing the object between pole and focus, then virtual image behind the mirror is going to be formed. Second case, if we are placing the object at focus, then the real image is going to be formed at infinity. Real image is going to be formed. Please focus, real image. And after that, third case is there. Whenever we are placing the object between focus and center of curvature, then the image is going to be formed behind the center of curvature. Now the object we are going to place at a center of curvature, then image is going to be formed at the same position, same size, and image location, same center of curvature. Fifth case, if we are placing the object beyond the center of curvature, then image is going to be formed between focus and center of curvature. Between focus, like we are placing the object beyond the center of curvature, then here the image is going to be formed. Real image is going to be formed. And at last, if we are placing the object at infinity, so then image is going to be formed at focus. Highly diminished, very small in size. And the second thing, it is image location at focus. So this is the 6 cases which I have recalled here, which is very important to understand about the concept of sign convention for concave spherical mirror. So just only simple thing I am going to tell you here, whenever we are placing the object between the pole and focus, just only in this case the virtual image is going to be formed. In this case, just only virtual image is going to be formed. And whenever we are going to start keeping the object from the focus to till at infinity, so in other 5 cases, then always a real image is going to be formed. Okay. So now, sign convention. The important things we are going to discuss in sign convention for virtual image. Virtual and erect. Virtual and erect. In front of you, a concave spherical mirror is here. This is a pole, this is a focus, and this is a center of curvature. Okay, so that I am going to place here object. So this is a object, and object distance from the pole which we are considering u, and you know that the virtual image behind the mirror is going to be formed. So from the pole to image distance we are considering v. So v we are considering position of the image, u we are considering for the position of the object. So this is focal length. The distance between f and p we are considering focal length, and this is center of curvature. So as you know that from the starting I have told you about it, we are left hand side and right hand side, upside and then downside. But in virtual case we can see here I'm writing here some terms: U, V, F, HO. HO means height of the object. HI means height of the image. At last, magnification. At last, magnification. Magnification, what represent to us? Magnification is represent about the size of the image. So if we are changing the size of the object, changing the position of the object, so then magnification will also going to be changed. So here about U. U is left hand side. So all the left hand side things we are considering negative. Like left hand side U we are considering, F also center of curvature. So all these things we will consider as negative terms. So U negative value we will consider in the numericals. V right hand side is there. So right hand side things we are considering positive. Right hand side things we are considering positive. Focal length for the concave spherical mirror, always at a negative we are considering. Always negative for the concave mirror. Whether the image virtual is going to be formed or whether the image real is going to be formed, always at a virtual, always the focal length we are considering negative. Next thing, it is the height of the object. This is upward in direction, height of the object upward in direction, and image also in upward direction. So all the things upward direction we are considering positive. Height of the image is also we are considering positive. This is height we are considering HO. This is height of the image HI we are considering it. So at last, magnification for the virtual image, always magnification positive. Always magnification positive. So my dear students, so these are very important terms for the numerical point of view, which you have to keep in your mind. Next, we are going to start about the real image. As you know that I have told you, if we are placing the object, start placing the object from the focus to till infinity, then real image is going to be formed. Which image is going to be formed? Real image is going to be formed. So for that real image sign convention, so please note down this: U negative condition for the virtual and direct image, V positive, F negative, height of the object positive, height of the image positive, and magnification positive. In this, just only U and F negative is there, other all the terms are positive. For the next is we are going to discuss about real and inverted image. Sign convention for real and inverted image. Real and inverted. So see here in front of you, this is again same concave spherical mirror. This is the principal axis, this is the pole, focus, center of curvature. So as you know that whenever we are placing the object from the focus, and then image is going to be formed at infinity. So about lines, you know that this is the incident ray passing from the focus, then second line center of curvature is going to be passed. So parallel rays are going to be formed. So image where is going to be formed? Image is going to be formed at infinity, and then like this way, image size, highly magnified size is going to be formed. So just only the theory which I have told you about it here, about the second case. If we are placing the object from the focus to till at the infinity, so always the real image is going to be formed. So sign convention, how we can consider for other all 5 cases? Yes, for other all 5 cases, same sign conventions we will consider, because in other all 5 cases, then the real image is going to be formed. Then same sign conventions we will consider it. So suppose that I have a place object here or focus, and then beyond the focus we can say that. So this is the U. This is the U. This is the height of the object. This is the height of the object. This is the position of the object. Now that you know, image here is going to be formed. This is a real image. Height of the image we will consider that. This is the height of the object. And now this height, this position of the image from the pole, we will consider like this, which we can call that V. As you know that in a virtual image, this side V we have to consider, but always V is the same for the real image and for the virtual image. So now sign convention, again, U, V, F, HO, HI, height of the object, height of the image, magnification. For the real image, magnification always a negative we will consider, always negative, always negative. And this is a focal length. So now U is left hand side things negative we are considering. V is also left hand side, that also negative we are considering it. Focal length negative, I have told you about it. Whether real image is there or whether virtual image is there, always focal length negative we are considering it. Height of the object positive, whether real image is there or whether virtual image is there, because upward direction we are considering always positive, whether object is there, whether real image we are making it. So height of the image, so in this case real image is going to be formed. In all the real images, height of the object negative we are considering it, negative. So these all the sign conventions are there which you have to keep in your mind. Now we have discussed already about the sign conventions of the concave mirror for the virtual image and for the real image. Now very important point we are going to be discussed for the numerical. In numerical, without using the pen, I am telling you that we can determine the nature of the image. Yes, my dear students, without using the pen, we can determine the nature of the image. How? Just only we have to compare the value of position of the object with the focal length. If the position of the object with the focal length, if less than focal length is there, so then always the virtual and erect image is going to be formed. You have to compare these two values in the numerical. You have to see the value. U value is less than focal length is there, that means virtual and erect image they are talking about in the numerical. So by this we can tell the nature of the image. And second thing it is, you can see the hint in the numerical. If the erect word they are using, then also we can consider virtual and erect image. If the word they are using behind, image is going to be behind the mirror, image is going to be formed behind the mirror, then also you can consider they are talking about virtual and erect image. So my dear students, if these signs you are getting in the numericals, then all these sign conventions we have to use in the numericals, which is very important. Now for the real and inverted image. So for real and inverted image, which kind of signs we can consider? We have to see U value is greater than equal to focal length. U value means position of the object value is greater than or equal, we can say, to the focal length. So this sign we can consider. Then in this case real and inverted image we will consider. So all these sign conventions we have to use for the real image. Second, inverted hint if they have given in the numerical, or directly they will tell you about in the numerical real image is going to be formed. Third thing it is word screen they will use, very important. Yes, if in the numerical they are using the word screen, so real image always formed on the screen. In the basics that you have discussed already, these things you were knowing about that. So U is greater than equal to F, inverted and screen word, okay? Or in front of the mirror, in front of the mirror. These all things we have to consider for the image. Image is going to be formed in front of the mirror. If like this way statement is here, then also real and inverted image is going to be formed. Now we are going to discuss about the numericals. In numericals more we will discuss about that. Now in front of you numerical is here. Now let us see about the numerical. Find the size, nature and position of image. They are talking about all these things about the size of the image, nature of the image and position of the image. When an object of size 1 centimeter, so from here solution is there. Object size means height of the object, which is that 1 centimeter, is placed of 15 centimeter from a concave mirror. Is placed, they are talking about the object is placed of 15 centimeter. This is the value of U. U value we will consider 15 centimeter. Minus U we will consider, I will tell you about why minus sign is there. From a concave mirror of focal length 15 centimeter, concave mirror focal length 10 centimeter they have given. This value also negative we will consider. So first of all that without using pen I have told you about it. the nature of the image we are going to be find. First of all, size means HI is required to find out, nature is required to find out, and then position of the image means V is required to find out. So what kind of nature is going to be formed? We are going to compare the values U and then F. So U value is 15 is here, and F value is 10 is here. Means that 15 means U is greater than F. U is greater than F means 15 is greater than 10. So means that if U is greater than F is here, then real image is going to be formed. Real and inverted. Real and inverted. So from there, it's very easy to use the sign convention of real images. So real image U, V, F, HO, HI, and then magnification. So these are things which you have to use in this. U value for real image negative, for V value also negative, focal length negative, height of the object positive, height of the image negative, and then magnification also negative. As you know that I have told you about, just only height of the object is positive is there, other all the things are negative we are considering in a real image. So U value negative we will consider. So that here U value 15 centimeter is there, so negative value from the sign convention, negative sign we have to consider. Focal length 10 centimeter they have given, so focal length negative sign, with the negative sign we have to consider. In numerical they didn't say to us about then we have to take this value positive or negative. So by the sign convention we have to use these values. So see here, V is required to find out. We have the value of U and we have the value of F. So we will use a mirror formula. Mirror formula, 1 by V plus 1 by U, which is equal to 1 by F. 1 by V plus 1 by U, U value is minus 15, is equal to 1 by F minus 10. 1 by V plus minus 1 over 10, 1 over 15 is equal to 1 minus 1 over 10. Next step is 1 by V. This minus 1 by 15, that side you can transport that. So 1 by 15 minus 1 over 10. 15 or 10 LCM is 30. You should count the table of 15. 15 ones are 15, 15 twos are 30. So 30 is also coming on table 10. So 30 upper side 2 minus 3. So what will become? Minus 1 by 30. So V value is equal to reciprocal of minus 1 by 30 is minus 30 centimeter. So our automatically V negative came according to the sign convention. V value were 90, minus 30 is coming, according to the sign convention negative is coming. So V value our 30 centimeter came. So last term is required to find out, which is that height of the image. Height of the image. So height of the image we will take the help of the magnification. Magnification having the two formulas. Number one is M is equal to minus V by U. Minus already in the formula they have given. So we have to substitute the value of V. V value is minus this of formula minus I have used, and V value is minus 30, and then U value is minus 15. This minus minus cancel, 15 twos are 30, so minus 2. Magnification our minus 2 came, and for the sign convention if you can consider our magnification is also negative. So automatically values are coming in the according to the sign convention. So next we will use this value. I am going to raise this. Second formula for the magnification, last thing, height of the image is going to be find out. Height of the image upon height of the object. This is second formula of the magnification, which will be help to determine the value of the height of the image. Recently that we have find out the value of magnification, minus 2. Height of the image is required to find out. Height of the object is 1 centimeter. So HI is equals to minus 2 centimeter. So this is our height of the image. So I hope that you really enjoyed this lecture and understood all the concept. Thank you everyone.